try and be calm, but we crashed the Bigfoot because there was no way I was climbing up that tree. I think we're going to get this thing going again. I'm not sad about it because, like I said, this is part of the RC hobby of flying RC planes. And g'day guys, Mitch Cooper RC. We crashed the Bigfoot the other day, and you know, this is all part of the hobby, but these things happen, and I said it, it's part of the game and it's fun, but it happens. And we're going to show you what happened earlier on in that day and show you exactly how good she was flying prior to the crash. But guess what? Excitingly, we're going to get this thing going again and we're going to have some fun. This ain't the end, and that's why foam RC planes are so good, because you glue these little bad boys back together and they're good as gold. We've got a couple of new parts to get. We're going to get it back in the air, and I explained to you after the footage how I crashed and the whole story behind it. Let's fly, taking off. Woo! Climb out of it. Woo-hoo! Look at her. We'll just do some low flybys here. Click the flaps. Look at that. Just hovering with the flaps up. Thanks for coming. Flip back out of the flaps. We'll go back around and we'll practice a touch and go. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna come in for a landing. Welcome back guys, to Mitch Cooper RC, and today, well, we crashed the Bigfoot. We were flying so well that day, and look, I went back out in the afternoon, I flew the plane, my brother come out, he's keen to learn to fly RC planes, and I was excited to show him. And as always, when you got people around, you're trying to show them, you know, the ropes, and things just go wrong. And I think that, like, it was interesting because I had the three planes down there the other day. I had the Bigfoot, and I had the Arrows Hobby Pioneer, and I had the P47, and I was showing my brother how well they all flew. I started off with the Bigfoot, and what I had two batteries down there I was going to put through it. And what actually happened was I said to you in a previous video that I was playing around with the set with high rates and low rates on the plane to be able to adjust the control throws to make it easier to fly, and you know, adjust that so I could flick a switch and, you know, get the plane controlled how I wanted it to. So what happened was I was flying and everything was going well. I think I was in high rates, and then when I flicked down to low rates when I was flying, I lost all control of the plane. I had no signal. And the plane had a mind of its own. It just started taking off towards the trees, actually towards the car park of our local flying field there. And she went just as when you're in this situation, you got no control of the plane, you start to panic a bit. The best thing to do is try and be calm, because I panicked. I tried to flick the switch, and when I flicked the switch, I had my hand on the right stick, the aileron stick or something, and I got control again, and then it spiraled out of control. Funnily enough, went into the trees, went into the bushes, and here it is, guys. I've damaged the back end of it. I've snapped the back end off. I've ripped the ailerons off the right side and the flaps on that side. But I've noticed on the left side, yeah, that's looking a bit weak too. So look, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to pull the wings off this, and I'll probably get some replacement wings. And that's the beauty of these. They're just so cheap to replace. I rang the local hobby shop, and I can pick up a set of wings for about 85 bucks. And I'm just the best thing about these foamies, you can glue them. So I'm just going to glue the back end. Everything else is working. I've plugged it in. Everything's working. I'm not going to worry about gluing the ailerons and the flaps back on. So we're going to get it back in the air. But the thing was, guys, my brother was there flying, and I'm glad he was there because he helped me get this thing down from the trees. And what happens when these go in the trees, they really wedge down in the trees, guys, and it's not much fun. So it wedged up in the tree. We tried to shake it, and the more we shook the tree, the more it wedged into the tree, and we couldn't get the thing out. So look, what we did was we managed to winch his four-wheel drive onto the tree and shook it a little bit. And when it's pulled the tree over a little bit, it started crunching the plane, unfortunately, but it was the only way we could get it down because there was no way I was climbing up that tree. So that's what happened, guys. I'm not sad about it because, like I said, this is part of the RC hobby of flying RC planes. And look, if this is the worst that can happen, I love it. I love life, and that's part of it. But we're going to pull this out, and you're going to see way more of this. And we've got some more exciting content coming your way very soon. And I just want to say, guys, once again, we're at 60 plus subs at the moment, and I'm super grateful for all your support. It's just going to get bigger, more exciting, and I look forward to seeing what we can do with this. We've got some more secrets coming up, and more exciting flying ahead. So if you appreciate it, guys, like and support our journey of flying RC planes around the world at different locations, because it's unbelievable fun and we love it. And I know that you guys will really enjoy the journey with us, and I appreciate any support that you guys can give. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.